ọ̀rọ̀ láàrin Peter Obi àti Deji Adeyanju ló ti di gbàs-gbòs-gbòsgbà tí oníkálukú bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbára wọn lọ́tùn lósì. Eléyìí ló sì fà á tí oníkálukú fi ń jáde láti sọ ohun tí wọ́n mọ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ náà. Arákùnrin kan tí a mọ̀ sí Ike Abonyi, ẹni tó ti gbà kan jẹ́ olùdarí ètò fún Daily News náà ló ti jáde ó sì tún jẹ́ amúgbálẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ fún Peter Obi báyìí ló ti jáde wípé irọ́ pátápátá gbà òun náà ni Deji Adeyanju pa ó nítorí wípé òun gangan ni òun ṣe alátọ̀nà bí ìpàdé ọ̀hún bó ṣe wáyé, òun ni òun jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ fún àwọn méjèèjì. Gbogbo tí Obi sọ nínú ìpàdé ọ̀hún pátápátá lòun mọ̀ o. Obi òfìgbà kan sọ wípé òun lo owó ìjọba láti lè fi ran ẹbí òun lọ́wọ́. Ó ní irọ́ pátágbá òun náà ni Deji Adeyanju pa ó ní òun ò sì mọ ìdí tí Deji Adeyanju tó fi ṣe léyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí èmi àti yín ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ gbọ́ bí arákùnrin náà bóyá ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún nígbà tí ó ń bá àwọn oníròyìn sọ̀rọ̀ tó sì sọ ohun tí ojú ẹ̀ mọ̀ ní ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́. Ó ṣàlàyé pé òun gangan lòun ṣe atọ́kùn fún ìpàdé ọ̀hún.
Yeah, I mean, you've issued a statement trying to clarify what actually happened. I mean, can you reflect on that meeting between Peter Obi and Deji Adeyanju? And you have said that Deji had wanted a ticket for the Ahmad Buhari federal constituency to be given to him by the Labour Party. But of course, maybe because he didn't get that, that could have led to this kind of comments.
Well, I wouldn't want to go into insinuating from that angle. I was actually at the meeting. Not only at the meeting, but I brokered it. When I was in PDP, I headed a media committee to revive PDP. And at that time, some of these activists were coming around, and Deji was among them. That was when I met Deji, and we cultivated a relationship. So immediately after Mr. Peter Obi got the Labour Party ticket in May 2022. The euphoria of that time, Deji was contemplating running for House of Representatives for Abuja. And I felt that the Labour Party needed somebody like him who is young and activist, popular, and all those things. And I discussed it with Obi. I said, look, we need somebody like this who can try to arouse the public. And arranged for us to meet. And three of us met in the night. And we discussed amicably. Obi, as usual, welcomed the meeting and explained his life, how he came into politics and why, what he has done and all those things. After explaining, Deji was also touched. He started his own story and talked about how the mother played huge impact on him and all that.
Yeah, the mother case that was filed against him.
No.
His own mother.
Mother.
Oh, okay. I thought
you understand?
No.
I didn't have a we didn't discuss any other thing except after Obi finished his story, Deji now told his own story. And at the end of the day, we left there. It was a long discussion and a very friendly discussion. Because before then, Deji was in the public space, various statements and all that, supporting that this is the best man for this job. So it was based on that the meeting was even brokered in the first place. And after the meeting, 2 weeks after, he issued a statement, tweeted that Obi told him in that meeting that invested government money in his family business.
That's the Anambra State government.
Yes, government money in his family business. I couldn't imagine whether it's the one I attended.
And you were there all through. Was there also any offer of monetary inducement?
I was there. Not only that, I was there. I left there with Deji.
Interesting.
So when I saw that statement, my initial reaction was that could they have met without me?
Somewhere else apart from that meeting.
You understand? Because the way he presented it was so assertive that it would be difficult for you to begin to doubt whether it's the one who participated. So I called Deji I said, what happened? Did you meet with Peter Obi in another place after I left or another place? He didn't give me any response. And I issued a statement 2022.
Yeah, I mean, I received that statement. Yes. We reported
yes,
it. And you've just gone ahead to issue another statement. I mean, so, but what do you think will be the primary motive for Adeyanju's revelation? Because he says he's prepared to go to court if indeed Obi takes him to court and that he has evidence.
Well, I am curious because I will love to know, in terms of what may have prompted it, that will be going into Deji's mind, which I don't want to go. You understand? But I'm curious to see if this matter gets to court. Then let me see that. Because if it's something I was an outsider, then I was okay, maybe this happened or you can.
Ike Abonyi tẹ̀síwájú pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ nígbà tí ó ń bá Arise News sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ òun tójú sú òun nítorí wípé níṣe ló tún ṣe òun ní kàyéfì wípé irú ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí tún lè jáde o nítorí pé òun wà ń bẹ̀. Ó ní ìdí èyí tí ó jẹ́ kí òun dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ náà ní 2022 nígbà tí Deji Adeyanju sọ wípé Obi sọ fún òun wípé òun lówó ìjọba láti lè fi ran ẹbí òun lọ́wọ́. Ó lóun sì pè Deji wípé ǹjẹ́ ó tún bá Obi pàdé lẹ́yìn ìpàdé tí àwọn ṣe tí Deji Adeyanju kò sì lè fèsì rárá. Ó ní ìdí èyí tí òun ṣe issue statement nígbà náà wípé irọ́ pátápátá bá náà ni Deji ń pa ní ìgbà náà. Ó lóun sì ṣetán láti tún issue another statement mi o láti lè fi ìdí òtítọ́ àtòdó múlẹ̀ wípé gbogbo ohun tí Deji ń ṣe ń sìn yìí ó ń ṣe láti bà orúkọ Obi jẹ́ ni. Ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún ó ní ó ṣe òun ní kàyéfì wípé Deji Adeyanju lè dán irú eléwo nítorí pé nígbà tí Deji Adeyanju gan ò tí ì di adájọ́ ó ní òun ti mọ̀ tí ó jẹ́ pé ó sì ń wá ọ̀nà láti di ipò ní ilé ìgbìmọ̀ asòfin ti ìjọba táwọn sì wí pé ọ̀dọ́mọdékùnrin tó dáńtọ́ lẹ́nu gbìn yìí ó yóò wúlò fún ẹgbẹ́ Labour Party. Ó ní àmọ́ ohun tó wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ yìí ó ṣe òun ní kàyéfì. Ó ní Deji bá mọ̀ tí máa dánwò ilé wò ó nítorí pé eléyìí ó lè pagidínà àti ṣe àṣeyọrí Obi fún ọdún 2027 presidential election. Ó tẹ̀síwájú náà rẹ̀ wípé òun yóò gbìyànjú agbára wọn láti rí i pé ọ̀rọ̀ náà parí nítùbínùbí. Ó ní nítorí pé tí ọ̀rọ̀ náà bá dé ilé ẹjọ́ ó ní kò ní lè wọ̀ rárá o. Ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún yóò di yam pẹpẹ skata. Ó ní ó sì yẹ kí Obi náà kí ó fara dà wípé gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ti fẹ́ di ipò ààrẹ ó náà ni wọ́n lè ta ẹrẹ̀ tàbí àbàtà sí lára. Onítọ̀hún sì bọ̀lọ̀ rí ara láti gba ẹrẹ̀ tàbí àbàtà tí wọ́n bá ta sí lára nítorí pé epo kí oníyanjú kó má ṣe da ipò sí aṣọlá oníkálukú wọn. Ó ní eléyìí ó náà ní ọ̀nà kan ṣoṣo tóun lè gbà láti pẹ̀tù sáwọn méjèèjì kọ́rọ̀ nǹkan mọ̀jẹ̀jọ́. Ẹ gbọ́ kó tó ṣe tẹ̀síwájú.
Are your friends, two of them, and that you would love to see how this can actually be settled? Is there any way that there could be maybe an out of court settlement if it does get to court, or you wouldn't even allow it to get to court in the first instance? Is there any way you could bring these two gentlemen together? Well, you think it's too late?
I am not a lawyer, and you know when lawyers are involved in a case, it's only them that will determine the extent. Me as a journalist and a friend of the two, I don't mind, because to me, Obi is focused on the ball.
Yeah, but he feels injured. I mean, yes, he said his reputation has been injured. Deji too is also saying that he feels injured by obedience who are also abusing the hell out of him and all of that.
The thing is, anybody who has been following Obi's trend, Obi don't react to criticism except when he goes to personalized things like this.
All right.
You understand? He doesn't like it. Even this one, I can tell you pressure is on him. Why are you going to court?
Yes, I mean...
You understand? you understand? But the point is, it has to do with his reputation. So at a point, you have to look at both ways. But it doesn't mean it cannot be out of court. You understand? It's something that can be settled out of court. But it depends on the disposition of... If the media trial continues, nobody will just sit down and wait. But the most important thing is that it's a distraction to the main project.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ni wọ́n sọ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ wípé Peter Obi jẹ́ ẹni tí ò lè gba nǹkan mọ́ra o. Wọ́n nítorí pé gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n bá ti ń díje fún pátápátá òun náà ni àwọn ènìyàn máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí tí wọ́n sì máa ń bú. Wọ́n ní wọ́n bú Atiku, wọ́n bú Jonathan, wọ́n bú gbogbo wọn. Wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹni tí wọ́n ti bú jù láyé tí ò sì gbé ẹnikẹ́ni lọ sílé ẹjọ́ òun náà ni Tinubu. Kò sí èébú tí àwọn obedience tí wọn ò bú Tinubu tó, kò sí èébú tí àwọn obedience tí wọn sọ Tinubu sì gbẹ̀rẹ̀ kan lọ sí ilé ẹjọ́ tó sì ń wo oníkálukú wọn ní wọn ní kí ló dé tí Peter Obi tí òun náà sì lè máa wo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí níran ilé tí yóò fún ọlọ́jọ́ náà jẹ́ pé ó jẹ́ adarí ilé tí ò lè gba ìgbìmọ̀ra. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wo final part ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún.
This is to an angle, but anybody who has been following Peter Obi since he became a national figure at presidential level, we know that nobody has been so abused in the media space like him. Somebody like Reno Mokori was hired just to attack him. Has he talked to me? Has he gotten to God?
I mean,
there are so many other.
Always read.
You understand?
Their
There are so
interactions
many other. There are so many other characters. You understand? And even if, like they just said, he offered him money and he refused and all that. Anybody who knows Peter Obi is a Catholic, an ardent Catholic, and he went to adoration ground of Mbaka. And Mbaka wanted him to pronounce amount with the crowd there who will clap for him and they will pray to him, say, look, I don't mention money. Yeah. Show me the project, I'll do for you. Very and I will do it. And this created some dispute between him and Father Mbaka.
All right,
that is Peter Obi when it comes to money issue. This matter, there are so many criticisms Obi has received. This because this touched on his person. He has, look, the presidential spokesperson, Bayo Nanuga, woke up the other day and said Peter was organizing during the protest.
All right.
And he threatened to go to court. Later, that is spokesman of the president.